Gerard, last night we saw on another ABC show something I'm not going to criticise. I'm going to mention I haven't seen it before. A diplomat from the Chinese Embassy, Deputy Head of Mission Wang Xining, on a panel arguing the case for his country, which, to be frank, is a dictatorship and not that friendly to us. Here's some of it.
People say Australia is a Western democracy and we are a party state. Actually, we see ourselves as a socialist democracy. A simplest comparison between Australian democracy and Chinese democracy will be like this. You have a voting democracy, we have a working democracy, because efficiency is our top concern.
Democracy involves voting.
We vote. Who
votes?
People vote. People vote for the member of the National People's Congress and the People's Congress at all levels.
There's no free vote to elect the leaders of China.
It is free. It is free. I work in the local government. I know how people are voted. Of course,
So how many votes did Xi Jinping win to become the leader of China?
Xi Jinping was voted the president, and in the party there's also a voting process. You don't know that. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Gerard, I'm not criticising the ABC for having on this diplomat, and I note the host did try to hold him to account, but he should have said that you can only stand for election in China if you're a communist, which sort of cuts the field a bit. And yet I do wonder, how wouldn't China think that was pretty useful to have on their fairly plausible-sounding diplomat there?
Well,
should we fear giving China that platform?
I don't think that was a problem. Look, unlike many of my contemporaries, I was opposed to the Chinese Communist Party all my life, through the Cultural Revolution and beyond. And I saw Mr. Wang last night. I thought, well, he went on the program, but to be fair to Q&A, he got a lot of criticism, and he got mocking laughter from the audience. And I don't like it when that happens to anyone. I'm not a supporter of Mr. Wang. But I don't think he going on the program made a great contribution to the way China is viewed in Australia, particularly the way he handled the issue about the Uyghurs in China and the persecution of the Uyghurs. So, look, I would have thought in that sort of situation, someone like Mr. Wang would be better getting an interview, or perhaps an interview like David Spears, and talking through the issues. I think any kind of foreign diplomat is probably entitled to courtesy from an audience, but I don't think he did.
Normalisation. I just worry about the normalisation, but I don't. Having said that, fair enough to have him on. It was interesting to have him on, but the normalising of a representative of a dictatorship that right now has got 1 million Muslims under lock and key, for instance, I think we always must be aware of what it really is. Gerard Henderson, thank you so much for your time.